Sarah gets off the plane at the top of the first episode this season because it's clear to her that the case isn't solved, and she's already invested so much and lost so much that at this point there's no turning back. She cannot let it go until it's solved.
Sarah.
The photo, it was faked.
Oakes, he is now the only person she believes she can trust, and Oakes reacts in a surprising and disappointing way.
And what are you going to say? That a photo putting Richmond on the bridge the same night Rosie was killed was faked? By a cop, no less?
Sarah is not certain how high up this falsified photo goes. So there's a lot that she's wondering and thinking and suspecting.
It's just like the last time. When you got sick.
This is something that has been alluded to several times through season 1. She hates that that event happened and that people can use it to imply that she's not now fully capable. So Sarah leaves his house thinking that maybe there's no one in the world she can trust.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but you were misinformed. The cameras on Desolation Bridge are in operation.
She realizes that the cover-up is happening, again, beyond her partner. And the conspiracy goes much, much higher in the detective ranks.
If you'd like me to call your lieutenant, Detective Linden, I'd be happy to.
I never gave you my name.
The only person who could have alerted County to the fact that she was headed there was her lieutenant. So she finds herself alone in the eye of the storm. She has no place to live. She has no place to put her son. She is really, really alone right now on this journey.
Are we going back to Reggie's?
No, she's still in the San Juans.
And where are we going?
Sarah is more fragile and erratic emotionally than we've ever witnessed her before.
It's the best I could do, sorry. You'll be safe here.
Safe from what?
Her strength is held in balance with her potential breakdown. She holds on to stability, sometimes tenuously, and there's definitely glimpses of that in the first episode.
Said I should call you.
Who did?
Holder, I'm with you.
Her son, who she loves more than anyone in the world, is hanging out with this man, Holder, who may be a rat. And it feels to Sarah as a veiled threat.
Why are you back? For real?
It's not Sarah's style to have things out with people immediately until she has all of her information. He doesn't know that she knows that he could potentially have planted this photograph.
Come on, let's go.
And that makes her feel like she has the cards in her favor.
How is he?
Well, if I can stop the internal bleeding, he may still bleed out from the incision. I have to go.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Eric and I were playing Jamie and Gwen in that place where if you've ever been in an emergent situation, you don't really have the space and presence of mind to delve into what your reactions are.
What the hell?
It really is that sort of blank place where there's not a lot of skills to deal with something that's so abrupt and so violent and possibly horrible.
He had an alibi. He was with you.
Gwen has an astounded guilt. It's less that she did something bad, quote unquote, but that she did something that is so irreversible. And it's now led to yet another irreversible, horrifying situation.
I told the police.
At the moment she tells me, I think there's just a sense of shock. Like, we'll catalog that and deal with it later, because I can't really even deal with that right now. It's when the doctor comes in and says he's gonna live, but he's never gonna walk again. And he's paralyzed from the waist down. It's at that moment that it dawns, on Jamie that this was Gwen's fault. Get out. Had Gwen not gone to the police, then it wouldn't have driven a crazy person to come and try to, avenge Rosie's death, and we wouldn't be in this position.
Hello?
Is this Gil Slow?
Yeah, speaking.
Jill Jennison for Seattle Daily Record. Congrats on the arrest.
What arrest?
it becomes clear that it's all so much bigger than she had suspected.
So what starts out as potential paranoia is starting to quickly be confirmed that she's right. And that's sometimes the worst place to be in a story like this. You look like you're crazy, everyone thinks you're crazy, you have a history of being crazy, but you're actually right.
There's something large and powerful at work, and she has been swept up in the stream of it. And I think the question is that tide too strong, or will she actually be able to make it through?
AMC's The Killing. New episodes Sunday nights at 9 only on AMC. For more exclusive video, go to amctv.com.